Hello and welcome everyone. How are you today? Well, today I'm working on seeing what is going to welcome the table for this new moon in Scorpio, October 27, 2019. And this year is closing down, obviously. And then we'll have the Halloween, Samhain rituals, which I plan to do a video for that too. But let's see what's going on, okay? Because, new moons is when we put it out there with our positive intentions to fulfill what can happen on full moons. And that at full moons we release what no longer serves us, so that these new intentions that we deliver now at these healing times with Luna is to believe, to live by the sun and love by the moon, right? Okay. And again, October is just flying by. Now, Scorpio is a water sign, and Scorpio is of all the water signs, is pretty much like the controller kind of thing, the stinger. But also, Scorpio represents the tarot card for Scorpio is I call it Lucky 13 transformation. Okay, Lucky 13, because it's Major Arcana, the Death card. But from death we go to rebirth, and Scorpio also has a signature totem animal by the phoenix that rises from the ashes to be rebirth again. So for all of us, if we're going to harness this new moon in Scorpio, it's to really go from that, whatever was a death to a rebirth. Always stay, whatever is coming your way, and it's not, what you desired, just know you can have the gumption to move on, okay? And so it's about that death and rebirth. And then Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio planet Pluto, is also one of those transformative planets. And for those of you who really know your astrology and astronomy, and God bless you all, you can rock on with all that. But I kind of feel, you can tell I'm caught up with this new moon. It's going to be very high intensity, and then that we're literally going into the last, we're in the last quarter of 2019. It's going to be, we want to kind of be like disruptive, but disruptive with ambition. We've already had, Empress Venus come through a lot, and the Emperor himself has been coming through. So it's like we want that kind of energy for all of us to shut down with, positive intentions for us all, with that ambition, that Mars ambition. But here with Scorpio again, for a water sign, it's pretty. And as the scorpion itself, it's a stinger. It's an animal that lives in the desert. But anyway, so let's see what's going to happen. So I have to bring out the Witch's Tarot today, because I always love working with this deck. I truly do. And I feel like, oh, look at that. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, wait a minute. I brought my little 2 seahorses out that I found back when I lived in my condo. I brought them out for the beautiful water wisdom that we have going on about our emotions, how we're thinking, how we're feeling. Okay, so now 2 cards are on the table. Can you see? Yes. Okay. All right. So where are we already? Okay. So let's just see. Okay, I'm gonna open with these cards. Okay, I'm gonna accept them. Okay, come on. Hold on. Let me remove this. So another card now is kind of stuck to the table. I don't know. That doesn't usually happen all the time. So, but we'll leave that card too. And then another card. Okay. Okay. So let's do it like this. Okay, because I haven't even picked up a deck yet, and they're all going crazy fun. Okay, right there in my hand. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Hold on. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. All right, but I have this deck in my hand, and then we're going to go 1, 2, and then 1, and then we're going to, okay, hold on. This is the Sun and Moon deck. I work with this deck a lot too. I like this deck. Okay. Okay. And you know what? Just because I'm feeling this card too, we're going to close with that. Okay. And then, interesting. Okay, so now we're going to pick another. I could use a little quick. I just got. I gotta watch my bones. Okay, right there. Okay. Okay, so these are stones I find around here on my property. I always talk about it because I just find it so cool. Okay, I wish I would have met the man who built this home, because it would have been, you know, he put it, you could tell he put his heart into his home. Okay, my darling, so here we are, going towards November already, shutting down 2019, but we've been seeing a lot of power emotionally coming from the Venus Empress and the Emperor Mars. So it's like we want to kind of like harness with them and think like them and believe like them. They rule kingdoms, and not only that, they're warriors and a warrioress. Okay, so this is, and it's not like pumping yourself up ego wise, it's more like spiritually wise. We want to harness these kind of energies, and you know, having Luna transit Earth and Earth transits the Sun is still, they still can't find that in other places with humans or people living. Okay, so let's see, I'm feeling good about this reading, you know, and remember that Luna is our only natural satellite to Earth, and so it's just so important to work with her, harness her, however you want to, whatever words you want to use. Okay, but live by the sun and love by the moon is a beautiful mantra I use a lot. Okay, so let's see what we're trying to say here today. Look at this. The King of Earth opens the reading. That's pretty nice. Definitely, that's very nice. Okay, so now the King of Earth, King of Pentacles, the resources, how we value money to make money, but obviously he's living in the kingdom already. He's the king of the castle. So this reading is already opening up to say, you know, just believe in your core, and you gotta work it to earn it. Okay, and again, once you're in a king, queen, a princess, you know, a knight, you're in the castle, but it's this king here. It doesn't come easy. So, and then they have to make sure that their kingdom is beautifully ruled, because it's representing Earth, Mother Earth. Okay, but how wonderful that we're already opening the reading with those that can represent, and those that can lead us, and those that we want to lead us. Okay, look at this. Okay, wow, that's kind of wild. It's good. Okay, so now the Three of Cups, and I really like this Witch's Tarot here. I talk about this deck a lot because it kind of relates. And this card, why I'm bringing this card, kind of jumped out a couple times just trying to set up the table. Okay, because sometimes I don't know if I want to open up with this deck or close with this deck, and I sometimes rearrange the table before I even make a video. But I can tell you this card has jumped out already a couple times. Okay, just to say it, we're here to celebrate. Okay, we are the Three of Water, the Three of Cups, the three representing the Empress, Venus. Okay, So this is like good. So far, a celebration is here for this new moon in Scorpio. I would harness those energies. I really would. And get outdoors. Okay, it's like really. So now it's the King of Earth comes through, and now the Three of Water comes through. So you could see if you could get by a lake, hillside like they're at, or I live near the beach. It's going to be good. So I'm going to have to represent that personally myself. And then the Seven of Pentacles, we speak about this card a lot also. Another Earth card, resource card, that here you see this person is standing by his tree that he's planted, and he literally, you could see the coins, how they designed this card. The coins are growing on the tree, but it means is the fruit that you're going to reap once everything grows. Okay, so it's like everything's going to be growing for you because you've planted the seed and you've watched it grow, you've watered it, and you're not waiting. Because in some tarot, this card represents, because sevens do speak of spiritual challenges or spiritual victory. Okay, so this card represents the challenge that you tilled the soil, you seeded, you put the seeds down, you watered it, you're watching it grow, and then all of a sudden the fruits are bearing, you're still watering, you're still going, and then the fruits are bearing, and you don't go to pick them. You just let them go on the ground. But how is it when they just gonna go, mush? Okay, they get so ripe you can't even eat them. So this is what's representing. Is like, watch where you're at. Okay, and here we are closing down 2019, approaching 2020. So where are you? And this is resources, the monetary realm. Have you planted your seeds? Are you paying attention? And even if you've planted seeds and you're making money and everything, are you watching the checkbook? Because there's crazy things that happen nowadays. You have to pay attention, okay? But this card comes out a lot on my channel. It really does, okay? The Seven of Earth. So remember, there's always a spiritual change or challenge. It's up to you how you're going to look at it. Look at this. It's going to be good. Okay, so look, we have the King of Coin opening up the reading, okay, in his own castle. The Three of Cups, the celebration card with the maidens all happy, and the three speak about that creative vibration. And number 3 major arcana is the Empress, okay, so it's all positive. And then we have the Seven of Coin, and now we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you can see that with this new moon, and with new moons is when we send out our positive intentions, what we want to manifest. And we want to do it deliberately, coming from our heart, body, mind, and soul, okay? It's not something like, well, I want to make money so I can buy my first Maserati. It doesn't really work like that. Nothing wrong with putting things out there for yourself, but this reading is talking about, even the Scorpio vibration as well. And it's emotional vibration, the Scorpio. And it can lead to, that's the situation as well, because Scorpio rules the sex and everything. Sometimes it can get into those darker sides. And that's why Scorpio has major arcana number 13, the Death card, as its vibration. It's like, but we want to rise like the phoenix. We want to rise and fly high like the eagle, okay? And that's, and Scorpio and sting like a Scorpio. Sometimes we have to get rid of people, okay? I believe that very strongly too. Sometimes, some people got to get out, because if you start making some good coin, or you're becoming full of this now bounty, okay? And this is Jupiter's card, planet Jupiter's card, okay? The Wheel of Fortune. So it's like, giant Jupiter's here with us too. The lucky Jupiter bringing us, prosperity, because we've put it out there to work it, okay? We're not here to be, stealing from anybody or doing shady stuff. We're here legitimately, and that's why, spirituality is all about that. You really want to go within and know who you are. What past lives were you in? Where's your future, right? You want to know, or you want to at least envision and see potential towards something you really want to grasp and own for yourselves at this time in this body that you're in. Okay, but here it is. This is wonderful. So first major arcana comes through telling us, yeah, there's fortune on towards the bounty. And now we have the 3 of fire here. Another 3 comes through. Okay, so 3 of wands. Passionate energy. Create some passionate energy for yourselves. Especially, you know, if you're shutting down 2019 now, and, you know, here in America's especially now, you know, Thanksgiving, we have the big Thanksgiving. Nobody celebrates Thanksgiving but USA, and then we have the Christmas, global, you know, so many other things, birthdays, whatever you have, New Year's. It's going to be a quick close for 2019. Yet, let us continue to embrace and open up towards 2020, because, you know, it's showing momentum. It's been showing us the momentum, okay? How spiritually they want us to align spiritually, really, okay? I think you all can represent that for those of you who've been following many readers, or you're awakening yourself to your own, you know, the chakras are very important. You can read, you know, when you know you're opening up your mind, body, and soul to spiritual matters, things will just start coming your way. And you're going to be either wanting to read more or understand more, or they're just going to pop it in your head, because that's how it works. Okay? But create with passion. Create with passionate energy, and you cannot lose. Look at this. You cannot lose, because here we have the World card. Wow, that's wonderful. So from the wheel to the world. Boy, this is wonderful. And the King of Earth, the King of Coin, opens up the reading, okay, to celebrate with the emotions, celebrate your emotions, because if you've been tending the soil and putting the seeds down correctly, watering and you know, picking the fruit and making sure you can make coin on that, you're a winner. We're a winner. It's a winner. It's going on. It's just saying, I keep hearing winner. And now we have the Wheel of Fortune, and then the World card representing like the whole gamut of what we need to, why we're here on planet Earth. And again, not many, we've got all these, you know, telescopes that can look into zillions of miles, and we're putting things out there, and there's nothing like us that they can understand yet, or that they have found yet. They say we can be in Mars down the road, but until I see a beach in Mars, I'm not going. Okay, my darling, so look at this. Vaya con Dios. Let's see. Boy, this is very much like a universal reading. You know, sometimes it pinpoints certain energies, but this is like really telling us we're closing down 2019, and there's a Wheel of Fortune available to you. If you've been experiencing it already, then celebrate and look forward towards more in 2020. But if all of you are just like, you know what, there's potential, I have to put myself out there, you know, as a winner, be positive, pray in the power of working with the beautiful ones. But yeah, they want this for us. This is wonderful. Yeah, this doesn't come through very often. Not at all. Okay, very nice. Okay, and then now we have the 4 of Cups. Okay, beautiful. Another cup sign. So from the Celebration card, now we go to the Stability card to represent that, you know, definitely we're here to create, you know, create to celebrate. And that's a beautiful thing. When you do what you love to do, that's how the universe brings the natural to you. You know, it's just like your birth code is important, your geographic area where you were born is important, but and of course your mother and father, you got to know their DNA, but it's like when you know who you were born to be or where you're going in life, or you know what you want, that's what they want from us. Okay, they truly do. I really believe that they want that stability for us. They want that, because when I think about the fours, I talk about that all the time, the stability of how the pyramids were built on that quadrant, and you know, pyramid up to transform up to the stars, and the wisdom, and it's what they want from us. And you see this female's on a lotus plant, and the moon, she's working with the Luna power, okay, and the lotus flower is a beautiful plant, but it literally, it's the roots are all the way down in the mud, okay, and it only blooms out towards the sun, okay, out of the water. It's very fascinating. You can look it up. It's a really Chinese wisdom, especially. Look up the Chinese wisdom of the lotus flower, but it's all beautiful. But here we have Luna, another 3, okay, so the celebratory situation is happening. Now we have 2 of Pentacles, okay, more resources, okay, and now we have the 2s as the balance of that resource, okay, so, and that's truth. I mean, you know, whether you make minimum wage or you make mucho money, it's how much you spend. You know, you have to balance everything. And yes, with minimum wage you don't make enough money, especially if you have lots of children, but somehow you can still get out of the spinning wheel dump. Okay, it's kind of what I'm hearing, spinning wheel dump. Just rise above, you know, and you have to go within, and you have to pray, and you have to ask for help, you know, from the beautiful ones, or whoever you call them, your ancestors in heaven, or those that you believe in, angelic realm, or whoever you believe in, you know. But just know that how we live here on earth with Luna, our satellite, the moon, and our sun star, they can't find another one of us, or kind of our atmosphere yet. So I truly believe you should embrace how we live, because we're one of a kind, okay, one of a kind. So let me just go back to see these cards one more time here, and then I'm going to close with these blessing cards, because I truly feel that there was a blessing here. And I have my little, oh, I love them so much, I always try to bring them out. And I'm going to do a nice, got my sage stick here, so I can do another nice burning for us. But definitely it's trying to tell us that we have it going on, that the money and the balance of money, and then having that passionate energy as well, okay, to complete situations. So here we have, okay, so don't give up on you is what I'm trying to say. Don't give up. It's all about passion. And you see, look at this wheel right here, okay, it's like the Wheel of Fortune, and there's somebody going to be working with you, okay? So you can be balancing your own energies, someone can come in, and then the Wheel of Fortune, the universe is already wanting this for you. And this is planet Jupiter's major arcana card, okay? But there's somebody else, okay? Whether that could be your partner in love, or your partner in business, or a combination. There's something going on. It's not that you're alone, okay? You are not alone. But yes, develop alone. Develop alone, okay? You know, the core. Like, I would love to sit with spiritual people, but I know my core, but I would love to meet their core too, you know, but I'm not here to change them, and I know they won't be able to change me, but we can develop a beautiful teamwork of bounty. And so this is kind of what is lingering here too. And Luna, the energy of the moon, is what's going to bring this energy. Okay. You'll kind of figure that out when it happens. But look at this. This doesn't usually happen. 2 wheels in my hand here. So this is important. But again, you have to develop your own identity before you partner up with all these others. But there is a celebration. Okay, there's a celebration. And we like that. And then here we have literally, you know, the World card comes through. That is a card that doesn't, it represents itself so much, it just can't show up a lot, okay? When it comes, it's telling you, the world is yours, can be yours, okay? And so this is truly, you know, Mac Daddy right there, okay? And then we also have the three here of cups, and we always like those cup cards, and that we open, you know, but some emotions, but create. Use your emotions to create. Pen and paper in hand. Close your eyes. Light a candle, however you want to do it. Okay. Burn incense. Burn a sage stick. But when you want to tap spirit, that's the only way you can do it. You have to be alone, and you know, when you pray, it's different. You can pray with many people, but when you're trying to tap the mystic, you have to be alone. I truly believe that. You know, I also talk about don't even get involved in covens. You have to be a solitary practitioner. Okay, solitary practitioner. It's the only way you will gain more wisdom, gain more power for source, and know that nobody can, you know, harm you because you're going to block them. It's just the way to do it. I talk about it a lot. But here we have, and don't let the fruit from your tree that you've been working with so long, because you're the king here, and you're checking out, and you've got people checking out your property and your fields, but don't let anybody let your fruit drop down, especially, you know, and let it just go bad, especially not you, okay? Because this is your storyline right there. There's your story for this new moon in the sign of Scorpio, which is, you know, hardcore sign, okay? Scorpio hardcore sign, okay? And then it also, with the sex department and all that, it's like, you know, it's a very raw, it's very real, you know, it could be love, it could be hate, you know, it's like, that's why you have to be a little on guard. Okay, so I have to bring up my blessing cards because I did want to bless this moon, and here we have the Halloween coming up soon, next few days, next week, and so I want to do a real nice video for that. Okay, this just popped in my hand. Trustworthy. Okay, hold on. Let's see what this is saying right here. I'm going to pick a pairing because we have this pairing card right here. But we have a celebration of threes. You know, it's all good. So you're pairing. And you can see there's two here as well. You know, this would be a good combo. Let's see. Trustworthy. Let's see what Trustworthy says about these two cards, okay? Let's relate to these two cards. That here you have been working on you. I'm looking flipped. I don't even know why it flipped. Okay, I'm going to pick one more. Okay. One more for this pairing. For this new moon. Scorpio. Water. Emotions. Love. And bounty. A divine companion. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what's going on with that mighty stuff now. Okay. And the 10 wheel there. Very cool. Okay, so we pick two for this pairing. Okay. There's something going on here. And this Wheel of Fortune is in the image. Let's see what it says here. Okay. So we have Trustworthy. This is good. This is good. For Scorpio reading it, new moon, with the intentions and everything, this is good. Trustworthy. And a divine companion. Okay. Okay. Completion with this Four of Wands here. Two of Pentacles. Change. Okay, so. Alright. So, Trustworthy. We'll read Trustworthy first. This one right here. Trustworthy. We know right action. We know wisdom. We know divine intent. The world is safe in our keeping. We are loving. We are wise. We are good. We can change our world for the better. Oh, that's nice. I like that. We can change our world for the better. And here comes the World card right here. We can change our world for the better. Okay. So trustworthy. We know right action. We know wisdom. We know divine intent. The world is safe in our keeping. We are loving. We are wise. We are good. We can change our world for the better. And a divine companion is here. Okay. A divine companion is here. Okay. I count myself fortunate to be my own companion on life's journey. I am interested by my thoughts and perceptions. I am conscious of the many gifts I bring to living. I bring my stamina. I bring my humor, my perceptivity, and my integrity. Okay, so that got a little deeply divinely there, right? God. Okay, well, my darlings, well, you can interpret this reading yourself, okay? But it seems like if you just, put it out there, you got to plant your own seeds, okay? Definitely, you have to plant your own spiritual seeds, okay? Because this is about spiritual challenge or victory, and victory is when you pick those fruits straight up and you can go sell them in the market, the fresh market, and make it happen. Okay, but definitely there's something here. This king wants the world to know that we can make this a better place for all of us. Everyone can have a completion towards having, a piece of their own kind of kingdom, maybe your own little property somewhere, have your own home. It's all here for you, my darlings. And just know there's people that's going to represent you too, that you can trust in them, and they believe in you as well. Okay, that's a beautiful win-win right there. Trustworthy towards a divine companion. Isn't that lovely? Trustworthy towards a divine companion. I think that's what I'll call the video. Okay. Much love to all of you, my darlings. Take care and put this new moon out there. You know how we do it, okay? Make it righteous. It's time, my loves. Make it right. Ciao.